5 minutes early. I have to get that tweet out. It says that we're live. Even though no one actually looks at my Twitter, I forgot to open up Twitch and stuff. What's interesting about today, right? I have to start the music. Give me a second. Actually, I'm not going to start it yet because then I'm going to start singing along. What's interesting about today is I did not prepare, right? So I did not prepare to stream, but I did prepare for like everything else. So let's just chill for a bit. Let me open up the. I'm pretty sure I should be connected to the right Wi-Fi network. I hope so. How's the stream doing? Is it alive? Are you guys okay? You guys seeing everything? I'm just gonna. Let's tweet this out. Yeah. Hi. Is anyone here yet? Actually, I don't know why I'm asking. I can't even see what's going on yet. Let me check my. Let me open up the stream manager. Can you guys hear me? Is anyone watching yet? If anyone's in chat, put a noodles in the chat if you can hear me and stuff. I don't know. I was gonna work a little bit more on this to like have all the flat colors before. Alright. Okay. So, how are you guys doing today? If anyone's online yet, I don't know. We're just here. We're like, again, we're early. We're like in these first 5 minutes where it's just like, we're just vibing. We're not even doing anything. I don't even have the music on because no one's here yet. So, let me go here. I've made a lot of layers on today's artwork, right? What's fun about this artwork in particular is that it's actually been really fast. I've only been working on this for 2 days, and it's actually looking really, really cool so far, right? And I'm actually pretty happy about that. Like, okay, should I give you guys a small rundown? But shoot, wrong layer. But what's going on? Oh, hi, we have a viewer. Is the stream coming along okay? Yeah, I don't know. If you're in chat, just let me know if you can hear me and stuff. I don't have the music on yet. I still gotta do that, but I just kind of wanted to talk a bit first because the thing is that today I wanted to hear Wilbur Soot's music. I took a quick look to see if I could. Shoot, I dropped my pencil. Wait, where is it? Wait, there it is. All right. So right. Today, I'm feeling talkative, and that is cool, right? So, right. It's time to tell Instagram that I'm live now. What are we doing? I've been working on this for just 2 days. This is, super fast. I've been working recently. I've started, working at, really high speed compared to what I usually work at. Let me turn off the... Wait a minute. There we go. All right. I had to turn off that layer. But look at how cool this is looking. I've been working on this for only 2 days. A few hours. I don't even know how long I've been working on this for. But it hasn't been long. It's not nearly as long as compared to other things that I've worked on. Like the freaking... that one doodle. I don't know if you guys remember that. It's literally my most recent post. You gotta remember it. But, yeah. Thing is that recently I've started getting a lot faster at art, and I think that's pretty dang pog. And, yeah, I don't know, guys. I've just been a little bit all over the place this morning, right? So I've just been excited and stuff. For no particular reason. I think it's because I've started making progress in my art and stuff, and I feel like this makes me more likely to be able to make that gain that I talked about last time. Yo, Cool Max, Vevo, Cool Max? I'm just gonna call you Cool Max, right? I've said that before. Should I turn on the music? I just want to hear the what's the name of that? Your City Gave Me Asthma. I just want to hear that album today because the thing is that Wilbur Soot, he plays a character on the Dream SMP. I don't know how much you guys know about that because I haven't really talked about it that much. But um, he plays a character on the Dream SMP, and that character died, but then his other character came back. So, I mean, the thing is, it looks like it's gonna be a positive thing, even though like all of the fan artists want this character so badly to be evil, but I'm not getting those vibes off of um, Wilbur's character. Man, I am stuffy as always. Ugh. Okay, but yeah, all of the fan artists are making his return so sinister. It's so funny. But anyway, you want to hear the music, right? Let's turn on the music then. I want to hear the music too. Yes. No. Ads. I'm just gonna sing along, I guess. Because I think that'll be nice, right? Time. But yeah, it's really interesting, right? This song, I think it was this one. Yeah, Jubilee Line. It's really interesting. Because during the scene, right before, like, right when Wilbur's other character came back, which is literally called Wilbur because he basically plays himself on the Dream SMP. And it's interesting because what he did was he referenced this song when he came back, right? And that's interesting because the thing is that in Wilbur Soot's character's Limbo, it was literally just the scene that turns up in the song, which is a subway, like a metro, tube line, as they say in this song. And basically he just couldn't leave the subway station, so then it's like, yeah. And now Wilbur's other character is stuck in that limbo, and he's not going to be able to escape, right? Isn't it a little funny how I'm, like, drawing Rambo, but I'm talking about Wilbur's character? Because the thing is that he died, right? So, I have to... The thing is, right? I have to finish this so I can work on Wilbur's character's fan art, right? Because this is cool. This is really cool, I think. Woo! It's something, I think. So yeah, you know what's really funny? Like, before the stream started, I took like half an hour, a whole hour, just talking to myself, preparing for the stream to start. I don't know. I want to try to finish this today. I might not, but it'd be great to finish it today so I can post it, because this is really cool art in my opinion. So like, oh man, there's a reason London puts barriers on the tube line. There's a reason London puts barriers on the rail. So yeah, I wanted to post this today. Is this a little loud? I think this might be a little bit loud. It's a little loud on my end. But yeah. This fan art is actually something that just like came to me as a concept one day, just casually. I have to wait a few seconds before the... I have to wait a few seconds. Wow, why is this... Yeah, we're back. Okay, good. Wonderful. Hi. That was a slight hiccup. Yeah. So we're back to vibing. What was I talking about before the stream paused?
I think this time I'm dying.
Alright. I'm not melodramatic. I'm just pragmatic beyond any reasoning. Thinking I've got fucking rabies or something.
I think this time I'm dying.
Sorry.
This time I'm dying.
Man. This piece is just something that came to me, like, casually one day, like... It's just an image. Like, the thing is that sometimes I tend to really like dramatic imagery, right? Just really intense moments, you see? Just the concept of just, you know, this whole piece was inspired by, like, you know, Rambu's last stream about the lessons, about his Enderwalk thing, which is just a lore thing that his character has, right? Where basically he's just, he'll like, it's kind of like sleepwalking, but since he's an Enderman, he just calls it Enderwalk, right? He doesn't exactly like have control, and usually it seems to happen when he's unconscious, but it sometimes happens while he's conscious. I mean, it's happened at least once while he was conscious, and I think that's pretty interesting. I haven't really formulated any theories about it just yet. I haven't really been keeping track of the ARG either, but I really would like to, because I really do like mystery and stuff, and lore. It's really fun. I mean, I like Undertale, and I like Gravity Falls, so, like, you know, lore and mysteries, really good. Right up my alley, but for some reason I haven't really been paying attention to that. There's also the fact that I have college. That's been keeping me pretty busy these days, right? But meanwhile, like, in the back of my head, I got my character theories about Rambu and about Wilbur, what I think's gonna happen, and about my own game, right? About Control. That's what we're calling it, right? CTRL. Right? So, lean solution to all your... But yeah, just in the back of my head, when I'm working on college, I've always got my projects and the theories and stuff in the back of my head, you know? But man, I've been rambling this whole time, and I haven't even asked y'all how y'all are doing yet. Like, just, how are y'all doing today, chat? You doing good? Okay. For a moment I thought it started early or something. I'm glad you're doing okay, Cool Max. You know what? We'll ask again how everyone's doing once more people are in, because we're having a chill stream right now. I'm just rambling. No homework? Oh my god, you lucky duck. You lucky duck. Is this the wrong layer? Yeah, this is the wrong layer. Cancel. My best from friends. I wish I knew all the words to this part of the song. Wandering. I think this is looking really cool so far. I'm glad you don't have homework, Cool Max. What have you been doing since you don't have homework then? Cause let's see. We're just gonna grab this, right? So, yeah. Actually, I should get the background to like full black again, just to try to move on. Since I saw Vienna. Either chores or just trying to figure out what to do, you say, Cool Max. Dang. I hope you're enjoying your whatever free time you get, though, right?
The distance is few.
Is it just me, or are these two different colors? These are definitely two different colors.
Hasty, you'll get
This is more blue, this segment, and this part is more purple, which is weird. I'm not sure why. Oh, be gone, land. I think it's because must be alone. I think it's because the thing is that when I started doing this, yeah, it's true. It is Friday. I think the reason that the colors are different is because the thing is that I started this on a file that had like a different kind of color palette. Like, you see this wheel? It looks different. Woo! Yeah.
first and foremost, let me
This,
say,
I don't know why I really like
I
this
was gonna
sound.
wait for you.
Like,
So this is not an act of spite.
it's a photo coming to.
She wrote an
Okay, I don't know this whole song either, but
and that's something that
dang it, I did it on the wrong line. I didn't even notice.
and it all leads back to you.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Honestly, what was I talking about? My memory is about as good as Rambu's character. Like, this guy, he has really bad memory, right? I don't know if it's because of the Enderwalk or just, you know, like, we know, like, I know that the reason that Rambu's character started off having bad memory is because it was just, you know, it was just a bit. It was just the first thing that he came up with, that he improvised with, right? But yeah, like, my memory is just actually bad. Like, really, really bad. So I don't remember what I was talking about before. Oh, right, I was talking about the color palette. So the thing is that in a different file, right, when I started making this and I was working on the sketches and the line art and stuff, I accidentally used a different kind of color palette that made the colors, like, more washed out, made them less vibrant. Like, you couldn't, it was impossible to get vibrant colors out of it because it wasn't the RGB format. I don't remember what the name of it was now, but it should be, like, right here. Like, I should have it on the other thing, but the thing is that that file has a picture of me in it because I was taking awkward reference photos for this because I needed reference pictures to get the pose right. So I'm not gonna open that yet. I'll show you guys, I'll probably show you guys at some point later, but, yeah. Oh, that's not the part. But yeah, it was the thing, like, yeah. So it's probably because of that, right? I imagine that this blue is probably from that color palette, right? Meanwhile, the purple, right? Because the thing is that I started noticing that it was a different color palette when I picked one of the colors from another color palette that I had, which was this one. I think it's this one because it looked more purple to me, right? Slightly more purple in my opinion than than this. Let's see. See, it's more purple. It's race him. Losing face. I'm losing face. So yeah, that was funny. That was kind of interesting. I worked on that for like a long while. So I don't know. Maybe I'll post speed paints of this particular piece because I think this is really cool. I think this piece is turning out really cool so far. Like, it's probably one of my favorite pieces so far. But I mean, it just keeps going. Like, I keep improving, just slightly, ever so slightly, just every once in a while, right? Okay. But yeah. I don't know. Should I keep talking about the character that I'm drawing? Rambu?
El secreto para la
Ah,
mariposa
that's an
es
ad.
hacer
That's an
bolsillo
ad.
grande.
That's an ad. That's an ad. We're not gonna talk about that. Noodles in the chat because we hate Spotify ads. Noodles in the chat. Just write noodles in the chat because we hate Spotify ads. That is. All right. So we'll just keep doing this. We'll just keep working on this. You guys, I don't know. I'm ignoring the ad. I know you guys can still hear it, but it's a little less loud because sometimes I know that the audio. Yeah, Noodles. Yeah, Space Bush. Hey, Space Bush. How are you doing today? Like I know that you're probably doing somewhat well. I don't know. Is the ad over yet? Yeah. Wait, I want to start this one over. I really like this song. I don't know why. Did I go around the... I am stupid. I may be stupid. That's how I'm doing, Bush. I am doing stupidly. Because I am stupid. Alright? I'm silly. I'm not gonna say I'm stupid, okay? I gotta not say that. I've started saying the word stupid in general. But... those I love, while I ostracize the ones who love me. Back. Yeah. Though that was a silly moment, right? I'm silly, is what I am. Alright?
I find myself salting the earth every time that I miss you. I feel the way you hurt.
Alright.
I
Don't deserve you. You deserve the world.
but it feels like we were built from the same
dirt. Yeah. I am a silly goose, yes. I'm a silly chaotic goose, just like the goose in the Untitled Goose Game. Because that is the ideal goose. I hate to say it, but your sister was right. Don't trust English boys with far too much free time. And I hate to say it, but your sister was right. I'm not maybe crying overnight, right. But your sister was right. Focus on the future, only my short sight. I hate to say it, but your sister was right. I'm a wanker, complete wanker. A fucking waste of time. Yeah! Oh my god. So anyway, yeah. I know that you just I'm pretty sure that you just got on recently, right, Bush? The reason we're listening to Wilbur Soot music is because of freaking I'm still mourning Ghostbur. But I'm very interested about what Wilbur's gonna do with Wilbur, you know, the character. Cause the thing is that he looks very positive, right? He looks very like he's got new life, you know? Well, quite literally and metaphorically. Like he said it on the stream, right? That he's got like a second chance now, right? That's really interesting too to think about, because the thing about Wilbur is that he didn't really get the chance to do other things before getting into the whole L'Manberg spiel, right? Like just getting thrown right into that, you know, just this song is too sad, isn't it? Is this the right vibe? Should we get another song? I think we're good. Nah, whatever. We'll just keep going. So anyway, this is quite the opposite of how Wilbur's character is feeling in the Dream SMP right now. So that's very interesting, right? So as I was saying, right, Wilbur's character didn't really get to do much before he started just getting into the whole L'Manberg thing, right? So then it's like he didn't get the chance to like exactly live before he died, you know? And like his last canon death and stuff, you know, all the war and the betrayal and the failure and the distrust, all of that. It just wow. Like, now he has that hope that he had when it all started. Man, this is too light, isn't it? Let's take a look. Let's just fix that. Let's just make it darker and see how that looks.
I could go away.
Yeah.
I could pack my
Actually,
things
let's
and
grab
be
this.
gone
Let's go over here
before you
and look between these two. Let's put it at like 15 instead.
I've tried hard to love
That is not what I wanted to do. 15. Yeah, there we go. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's better, see? I think it's really interesting to think about what Wilbur might do now that he's back, right? Because the thing is that there's so many things he didn't get to do because of the whole Manberg thing, right? Like, say, spend time with his son and all the other stuff, just anything, really. Just, I think it's interesting to think about how he now has a second chance, right, at life, and to just, you know, make things right. But again, that kind of help, like the way that things go for Wilbur at this point, his character kind of heavily depends on the way that people like react to him, you know, existing at all. And it's kind of the reason for that is because, you know, people are probably still bitter towards him, like at least some people, right? But you know, he just needs that support group after having been stuck on a train station for 13 years, right? At least what felt to him like 13 years. So like he now has a chance to actually like just do nice things, right? I would like to see a lot of things, like say Wilbur and Eric reconciling, say. That's one thing I'd like to see. I'd like to see the first conversation after
El secreto para dar en casa es
no,
hace
this is
posts
a
con Tao.
badly timed ad. This is a very badly timed ad. This is not the time for an ad. Noodles in the chat. Noodles in the chat, because we hate Spotify ads. All right, guys, just bear with me, okay? I haven't gotten Spotify Premium yet. I don't have money. All right, Noodles, yeah, you guys get it. All right, screw Spotify ads. That's rule 6, I think. Yeah. Anyway, this song is sad too. So as I was saying, I want to see the first conversation, like the first one-on-one conversation that Wilbur and Rambu have. Because what's also interesting is that not only have Rambu and Wilbur never actually met, but also Ghostbur's last conversation before like going on that suicide mission was with Rambu, right? And I think that's an interesting thing to just think about. Like, you could bring up the last conversation topics that those two talked about. I think it makes sense to me for Wilbur to go to talk to Rambu now that he's just come back, you know, because it also considering how what was I saying? I got distracted by the lyrics because they make me sad. Dang. Conversation topics before. Right. They could bring up some conversation topics that they were talking about when Ghostbur and Rambu talked. I do wonder how many memories of Ghostbur Wilbur's gonna end up having. Right? Hopefully, possibly all of them, it seems. Oh. Possibly all of them, but I'm not sure. Right? Am I being loud? I feel like I'm being loud. I'm definitely being loud in my house, and I'm not sure why. I made a cookie in a mug. I really wanted cookies, so I made a cookie in a mug. Maybe I should make a YouTube video about that or something. Just mug cakes and mug cookies. That could be fun. So I'm just munching on this cookie in the meantime, right? Before helping you, don't charge for your healthcare before helping you. Yeah, that's accurate. Before helping you. Yeah, they'll charge for your healthcare before helping you. I mean, I would know. So anyway, yeah. I think it'll be interesting. I do wonder what they'll talk about. I do wonder what Wilbur might think of Ghostbur, like, once he gets all those memories back, right? The concept that there was a point where Ghostbur was like, Ghostbur believed in Wilbur, right? Ghostbur believed in Wilbur and, like, his strength. Okay, now that we're on the other songs, now that we finished, no, stop that. Ugh. Oh, right, oh no, okay, we're good. I'm gonna put that. Is this right? Is this good? I'm not sure, I'll be honest with you. Oopsie. Alright, I do have color on here. I completely forgot. Does this look right? Or is this not dark enough? I don't think it's dark enough. I think this needs to be a little darker. Maybe I'll just work on that once I, like, start working on shading and lighting and stuff. I want to make some dramatic lighting for this. And I also want to put some, like, steam up here because of the cannon. Like, I have a couple of details that I haven't quite added to it yet. Like the tear scars and the tendrils that I have on the sketch. Like, I have to show you guys the sketch real quick. And let's just turn off these layers real quick. Line art layer is off, and that other layer right there with those little details. Final sketch, right? Let's just, should I make it white? Let's make the background white again. You see that? You see that? That's the final sketch, right? That's how I intend that to kind of look by the time it's, turn on the horns, turn on the suit, turn on the crown layer, and final sketch, right? Just like that, right? So this is the concept that we have, the concept that we're going off of. Right, it took me a couple of sketches to actually get it right, which is kind of funny, right? Huh, interesting how it looks without the line art, though. Wait, give me a moment. Maybe I should do this lineless, that'd be fun. Maybe I could do that lineless, but I don't think I will. Let's get that line art back on. This layer, this layer, this layer. Yeah, there we go. So now you've seen the sketch, but you see that there were a few other sketches that I made that were just way off. Where's that? What layer is this? What is this? It's just an empty layer that's just there. It's vibing. It exists. Let's turn off this suit layer, and let's turn off the crown and the horns. There we go. And yeah. It took me a couple of sketches to figure out what I wanted out of this. It took me like 3 sketches, and that's another ad that we're gonna noodle it. Noodles in the chat. Noodles in the chat. Why are there so many ads on this freaking app? Alright? No. I'm not, let me just lower this. No. 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 Refuse. Refuse to... What the heck is this? Oh, right. That's that random line that I did just to show that I wanted to make steam. Wait a minute. What layer is it? What layer is it? Oh, no. What have I done? I've doomed us all to look through all the layers. What layer is this? It was this color layer, right? Good, good, good. Alright, we found a stray line. But yeah. I need to fix up all of these little bits. I need to fill in these little bits because of course the fill tool isn't perfect. It never is. But this is probably the best filling tool, like the paint bucket tool, that I've used so far. Like on this app on Procreate, it leaves usually very few markings of just stray bits, right? Yeah, noodles. Oh man, I'm kind of hyped today, in case you couldn't tell already. Right? What was the last thing I was talking about? I was talking about something interesting. Is it about Ranboo's character? Ranboo's character is very interesting in general terms, you know? And then just the whole memory problems thing and the whole, you know, not quite knowing what exactly you did, not knowing what parts, you know, how much of anything is your fault. Like, Ranboo's got this huge problem with self-blame. Ranboo's character, I mean, of course. Like, let's just clarify that whenever I just talk about Ranboo right now, I'm talking about Ranboo's character, you know, the person that I'm drawing right now. Right? The cookie has gotten really hard. That is a weird cookie. Ranboo's character has such an issue with self-blame and with talking about his feelings and stuff. Talking about what's going on with him, particularly. Because he hasn't told anyone about the Enderwalk. All he's done is experiment on himself, right? So, you know, we all know that's, like, even if you don't know about the plot of the Dream SMP, you can probably tell that sounds a little bit risky, right? That might sound a little bit risky to try and experiment with something that puts you in a position where you have no control over what happens, what you do, and what happens to you. You know, just prompting that condition, right? I mean, sure, research purposes, right? But it's very risky. You know, it's setting up. It's kind of almost setting up for him to, you know, end up hurting someone in that state. You know, a couple of people that he might care about, whether it be. And you know, there's also the idea that, you know, the experiments could make his Enderwalk state worse since he's inducing it now. Is that the word? Inducing it? Producing it? Prompting it. I keep using prompting it, so I might as well, right? Since he's prompting it, then maybe he'll end up becoming more susceptible to falling into that state, and that's not a good thing. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Research, right? It's all for the science. We like science, don't we? I have to fix up this bit. Let's just clean that up a little bit. Yeah, that's fun. So, yeah, I do wonder what kind of other side effects Ranboo experimenting on himself is going to have, right? Speaking of Ranboo, right? I was thinking about the Control game that Bush and I are working on. You know, Bush is in the chat right now. I'm not actually sure if, like, they're active right now? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're not actually, like, in chat right now. They just got me playing in the background. But, like, the game that Bush and I were talking about, and I was thinking about, like, how much, Rambu reminds me of one of the characters, and I don't know, I kind of tinkered with the idea, with the concept of maybe having, like, at some point, I don't know, I don't know, of perhaps asking, like, seeing if Rambu would like to voice act for that character, right? He's, like, the character I'm talking about, he's just, you know, he's just a really sweet tall dude that, that cares about his friends a lot. That's basically, like, that's the basic premise of his character, but he's just, he would probably be fun to voice act, I imagine. Like, he's probably, like, one of the most reactive characters that we have in there, other than probably the main character, because, you know, since you're playing as the main character, then you kind of react for them, don't you? So, that's the thing, right? Like, Jay is the character that I'm talking about, by the way. He's just a tall sweetie, right? He's cool. I like him a lot. And he's got a couple of things, right? He's got a couple of things in store for him. I mean, all the characters do, but, it's just that Jay's the character that I've been thinking about most these days, you know? I've just been very excited, like, thinking about the game. It'll be done in a while, probably. I mean, we're gonna commit ourselves, right? It's Bush and I. We're just committing to this project that would be this game, right? So, could be interesting. But anyway, back to the Rambu lore that I think is very interesting, right? That would be an interesting concept. Huh. I don't know. I would have done this this whole flat collar part. I would have done it sooner. I just forgot to. I'm sorry that now you guys are just kind of stuck with that. How did this happen? What is this? What the heck? Is it just not there? Whatever. We'll fill this out now. That's an eraser. Concepts that... Alright, so then also, like, about Rambu's lore, right? This character's lore. He has... Alright, so I was gonna say something, but I kind of forgot. What was it? What did I say? What was I gonna say? It is gone. Rambu's lore. I don't want to hear this right now. I love Greg's theme. It's super short, but it's nice. Oh, that's another ad. That's another ad. No. Instead I'm gonna talk over the ad, like, with, like, Rambu's lore or whatever. There was another thing I wanted to talk about in terms of Rambu's lore, because it's very interesting, but now I've just totally forgotten it. I've completely forgotten it. It's gone. It's blipped. It went blip. It went blip and bloop and by. Blip and bloop and by. And it's gone for the time being. So I guess we'll talk about something else. But I'll keep talking about Rambu's lore because it's actually related to the piece that we're working on right now. So this piece is a little bit interesting because it's supposed to, you know, represent Rambu trying to tear away from his connection with Dream, you know? Like, the control that Dream seems to have over him, or the power he seems to have over him in general, right? Because what's interesting is that throughout the plot of the Dream SMP, Like, Ranbu has had problems with, like, voices in his head, and it seems like when he got stressed at one point, he started to hear Dream's voice, you know? That's how that stress manifested. But the thing is that we know that Dream has some kinds of powers, right? So who's to say that Dream wasn't actually doing anything, right? There's a couple of factors to think about, like how a couple of details to think about that people have mentioned before, right? I don't know if I'm not sure where I've read some things, but like supposedly, you know, Ramu's purple eyes, right? And the Enderman's purple eyes, right? The thing about it is that people have mentioned that it might represent that the Ender Dragon at the end of the Minecraft game controls all the Endermen, right? And that's why you get the achievement Free the End once you kill the Ender Dragon, right? So that's a concept. The idea that perhaps Dream does have some kind of mind control over Ranbu because of access to power from the Ender Dragon or something. I don't know. That's a plausibility, right? But I'm not saying it like I'm not really one to like touch into those kinds of factors, right? Like power and stuff, right? Like powers and stuff, I mean. I just tend to focus on character development, right? And personality and stuff. Because that's what interests me, right? So, for example, for Rambu's arc, Ranbu, I keep pronouncing it wrong, but I guess it's fine either way. But Ranbu has issues telling people, you know, about what's going on with him, and he feels like he's the one that needs to like keep everything together so he can keep it together. And then it's just like he needs to keep peace, right? He's made it his duty to try and prevent all conflict from happening on the SMP, right? So he's just put this huge burden on himself, you know? He's just, yeah. And again, I do wonder, as I mentioned before, I do wonder what the first conversation between Ranbu and Wilbur, alive Wilbur, is gonna be like. That'll be fun. Wow, this looks so cool. I can't even. Wow, how is this so cool? Just, what? I'm actually amazed at myself sometimes. Let's grab this gray bit here. Maybe this works out. Let's get the dark background back in. Let's get the dark background back in here. And I have to fix this line right here. I really have to get rid of that. It's been bugging me for a little while, and I just haven't gotten to it for no reason. There's absolutely no reason for that line not to be erased by now. I like to harmonize. Harmonization is fun. It'll be interesting to see what Ranbu does with his character later on, right? Just see what kind of character progression he goes through, and if, or, you know, I would believe when he eventually tells anyone about his Enderwalk, right? I know that what he's trying to do is that he's trying to find out what exactly the Enderwalk is so that he'll be able to explain it better once he gets to, right? Not only to, like, explain it to himself, but, like, probably to explain it to other people, right? To other characters, like Tubbo and possibly Sam, like. And also, I imagine that at least a small part of it has to be him trying to prove to himself that, like, you know, from a subconscious standpoint, right? The idea that the things that happened weren't his fault, right? Trying to prove that to himself because, again, he has big issues with self-blame, right? And It's just, you know, something that he deals with, something that he just, I don't know. It's just, yeah. It's very interesting, right? I have my own characters that have their issues with, like, self-blame and stuff. You know, for example, Alias. She never talks. She's very much like Rambu in the aspect that she doesn't talk about her issues with other people. She wants to help keep the peace, and she'll fight if she needs to, right? She's very much like Rambu in a lot of factors like that, but she was like my first character, like, ever. I made her when I was like 13, when I was like 12 or something. I don't know. But she's also the character that I've developed the most since then, and also, of course, you know, one of the characters that I've tormented the most, right? I mean, it's kind of a writer thing, right? So it's like, I think this red needs to be darker. Let's grab the really dark one. Let's see how that looks on there. That's not supposed to do that. I wonder if I can... No, that's not supposed to do that. Oh, that's interesting, but it's not what I wanted to happen. Why is that a thing? Ah! Stop. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, man. That's an interesting thing that it does, though. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I could try out something with that kind of color palette later. I could just add an overlay to it and see how that works out. But as I was saying, right, I have characters that are kind of like that, right? That they have those issues with, like, self-blame and stuff. And, let's see, is this still too... That's definitely too dark. Let's just... That's not what I wanted to do. Or is it? Actually, wait a minute. Actually, this is the perfect shade, in my opinion. If anything... Oh, this is that song. I still don't know the words of this. I only know the chorus. So I'm gonna sing along to that. I just wanna die anywhere else. God. Yeah, that was silly. Come with me and die anywhere else. Anywhere, just not here. Oh no. So anyway, I do have characters that have, like, dealt with that whole self-blaming issue, not talking to anyone, self-isolating, all of that jazz, right? And, you know, it never ends well, as one would expect, you know? Rambu's gotta open up at some point, or else he'll probably die or something, I guess. That's probably just worst case scenario. Or he'll kill someone, probably kill his son, probably kill Michael, you know? Does Michael have infinite lives? I mean, it hasn't been established, so I'm gonna assume that he doesn't have infinite lives. And it would be very sad. It would make a lot of people very, very sad if Michael were to die, you know? And that'd be funny. Yes, the trauma is real, MBFL. And yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be fun to see. It'd be fun to see the fandom freak out over Michael dying. Though I wonder if, like, Rambu, like, real life Rambu has gotten slightly attached to Michael. That'd be funny. He's just a little Minecraft pig. He's just a little Minecraft piglin. Michael's done nothing wrong. There's nothing that Michael could ever do wrong. Anywhere, just not here. Oh no. Yep. It's another ad! Can we get Noodles in the chat because we hate Spotify ads? I'm making a meme out of it now. Alright, we're memeing it because it happens so freaking often, and I've gotten tired of switching between apps to actually lower the volume on the stream so that y'all won't hear the ads. So I'm just gonna talk over it very loudly, very, very loudly, about even more loudly than the actual. Let me just lower the volume there so I can be sure that I'm talking over it and stuff. So, no. Noodles in the chat. Noodles in the chat. Alright, because we hate Spotify ads. I have to get Spotify Premium or something. Or maybe try using YouTube instead, because at least I can skip ads on YouTube. Right? Isn't there a way to turn off ads on YouTube? In general? But I'm pretty sure, I'm like somewhat certain that there is a way to do that, right? There used to be a way to do that. Maybe it just doesn't exist anymore. I don't know. Noodles! Yeah, cool Max! Dang it. Mrs. Santello's. Wait. Miss Santello's old records. That's nice. Yeah, Noodles. We've almost been going on for an hour. I've still got my microwave cookie. You guys want to have a vibe break? You know, we just sit here and listen to the music for a little bit. Like in quiet. Oh. No, but I think I've tried that before, Cool Max. Skipping to the end of the video to get past all the ads. I think I've tried that before. I think it only works on computer. I'm not sure about mobile. Yeah. I know it's on YouTube that you're talking about. Let's just have a vibe break. Should I start this song over? How long is it? Oh, it's 5 minutes. I'm not gonna vibe for 5 minutes. Just a minute, you know? We'll just sit here and listen to the music for a little bit. And I'll contemplate what colors I'm gonna use next. I'm not sure if I should fill in his mouth a little bit. It works on mobile. You guys want me? That means I'm gonna have to like remake the playlist on YouTube. It's quite a big playlist, but I could do that. Just gonna sigh and have a vibe break. I'm gonna munch on this cookie, okay? Just vibing, jamming for a little bit. This is a nice little bop. I'm bopping my head right now. Kind of makes me wish I had a face cam. But I'm not getting that anytime soon, I know that much. You guys bopping? Bopping your heads? Having a nice little vibe. Maybe I should make some tea. Actually, maybe I should make some tea. You guys mind if I like go for a moment? You guys just vibe to the music and I make some tea? I'm gonna go make some tea, okay guys? I'll be right back. You guys can keep vibing. Alright? Also, ask any questions that you might have in the chat, alright? I just wanna interact with you guys more, because I haven't really been talking to you guys that much. Like, directly, I mean. I've just been talking about the Wambu lore and stuff. I don't know, you guys can ask about that. I don't know, whatever. I'll be right back. from over here? You got any questions and stuff? Still vibing. Man, my tablet almost turned off by accident. You guys good? Did the stream die? Because the thing is that it stops streaming when the tablet turns off, so I just have to be sure that doesn't happen. I almost forgot about that. I wonder if there's a way to fix that. To change that so that it won't turn off at all. I know that there is. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I just keep forgetting to do that. I don't know. Ask questions in the chat about anything, right? Like what I think of like the Ranboo lore, what is gonna happen in the Control game. Well, I can't really talk much about the Control game just yet. What other art I plan to make? I don't know. What do you guys want to see on my channel? Now that I think about it, what do you guys want to see? Because I'd like to get like, you know, more followers and viewers and stuff, so that I can do like more of this, like more of the fan art, more of my original stuff. Like, you know, I have a few things in the works, right? If y'all have been here before, I've got like at least 4 big projects in the works, like Control, Neo, the Dual SMP, which would be like with Minecraft and stuff. That's just, you know, it's just like another Dream SMP, but it's another with other people, obviously. No, it'll be a different plot and whatever. I don't know. And the 4th one is Blood Against Snow, which would just be a comic. It would just be a comic series that I work on completely by myself. Like the other things are all collaboration things with people that don't exactly know what they're doing. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing either, to be quite frank with you. But I'm trying to learn, and I'm trying to gain some traction so I can, you know, learn better and just like, you know, do these things, right? If I'm able to turn this into something that sustains itself, right? See the comic? Yeah, I'll show you guys, like, eventually, right? Anyway, let me get my tea water, because I just got, the water just finished boiling, right? I'll be right back. Right now. Oh, oh, this is the hype music. Oh yeah. So anyway, I'm back now. I just noticed that the reason my cookie is so hard is because it's burnt in the center. That's really funny. I could talk a little bit about the Blood Against Snow comic if you'd like. Like, that's something I can talk about, right? Talk about the plot of that particular comic. I don't know, just let me know if you want to hear about it. I'm gonna keep drawing, I'm gonna keep working on this. Maybe I should use the same shade of white over here. Maybe I could make it a little yellower. Just let me know. I don't know. Or maybe I could use like a more... Alright, so basically, in Blood Against Snow, there's, you know, this virus that's going around. That's like infecting people and dogs. And the thing is that this girl, named Halcyon, like, and her family, they go to like this place, like, you know, like her parents are researchers, right? They do like research on diseases and stuff. They're doctors, and Halcyon is kind of like a prodigy and a very studious person. in things like that, like, because she admires her parents greatly. She's just really good at stuff like that. And that's an ad. That is an ad. Can we get another noodles in the chat? Because we hate Spotify ads. Oh, this is so obnoxious. Let me just wait for the ad to end before we get back to talking about Blood Against Snow, because this is not the right mood or the right time to talk about Blood Against Snow while there's freaking ads playing, like, freaking annoying ads at that, and this, just, no. Okay. No, another ad! Noodles! Yes, Cool Max, you get it, freaking noodles. Noodles. Noodles, noodles, noodles. Noodles is the channel's swear word. Noodles. Alright? That's really funny. You know, quick thing, random thing. It's interesting how, like, swear words aren't technically bad. The only thing that makes them bad is, like, the meaning that we give to them. Alright, so now we're back to music. That's actually music instead of ads. Right? So, basically, Blood Against Snow, right? We have this girl that's, like, very studious and whatnot, and, you know, she and her family and her brother and her parents, they go, like, up into the mountains to, like, avoid the virus, you know, like, it's the middle of winter and stuff, and so they're sent up there to avoid the virus and so that they can study the virus to possibly, like, make a cure for it. But then Halcyon's parents die, you know? Can't have a good story without dead parents, am I right? Without orphans. Can't have a good story without orphans, can ya? I mean, you can, but you get the idea, right? Her parents die and her brother gets sick, so now the comic is basically just her surviving to try and find a cure to help her brother and, you know, just basically just save the rest of the country, the rest of the world, I guess. And, like, the virus also affects dogs. It basically just causes them to be more aggressive. Like, dogs and wolves, right? Mostly wolves, right? It just makes them more aggressive. I don't even need to mutate the wolves because wolves are just huge. Oh, I know this song. It's that sad song again. I don't want to hear it right now. Ah, yes. I don't want to hear sad song right now. No. We're not gonna hear sad song. I have to work on the... Like, this is really bright right now. These two colors, these areas right here, they're really, really bright. Too bright for my taste. Alright? This may take me longer than a day to finish because, the issue is that this is going to have a lot of lighting in it, you know? Like, we'll have, like, a top-down light, and we'll have the steam coming off of them, coming off of here, and we'll have the goopy bit, which I'm not sure what color I'm gonna make it. I kind of want to make it purple, just because, or I could make it green, I don't know. Maybe I could make the inside of this green. The inside of the mask, I mean. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should try that. Just because, yeah. I don't know. The stream's... Now that I think about it, this Dream's skin, like, is the back of his skin just green? Dream. Let's take a look. I just want to take a look at that real quick. I just want to see. I'm pretty sure it is just green in the back, right? What? Oh, we're hearing Jubilee Line again. Sure, I could hear that song again, I guess. Let's take a quick look. I just want to see that. I just want to see if the back of his skin is just green. Because I think that would probably, I guess, make sense. I'm looking at my computer. I could show you guys, but, we'll see. I'm just taking a quick look, alright? Actually, let me look at one of George's videos. I don't know why I'm looking. Oh my god. Alright. Sorry guys, we're taking a quick pause just to see what's going on here. Doggy. Here we go. Alright, this should get me a view of like the back of Dream's skin. Probably. Just give me a minute. I'm sorry, I just want to see this. I just want to see how this... Yeah, it is just green on the back. Alright. Alright, good to know, I guess. I guess now it makes more sense for me to make the back of this mask green now. Right, that's just my excuse, I guess. A little detail or something. I don't know. However you want to interpret that. I just wanted to make the back of the... Oh man, I like this song a lot. I don't know why. Shout at the wall. 'Cause the walls don't fucking love you. Shout at the wall. 'Cause the walls don't fucking love you. I'll just make it a dark green because that overly saturated green is just grating to the eyes. It is not pleasant. It is not a pleasant thing. Alright? There's a reason London puts barriers on the tube line. There's a reason London puts barriers on the rails. There's a reason London puts barriers on the tube line. There's a reason London puts barriers on the rails. There's a reason London puts barriers on the tube line. There's a reason they fail. Back to this color. Ew, line. Ew, nasty. What was I saying? I was talking about... Let me lower the volume here. This is a little loud on my end. I have no idea what I was talking about earlier. So I guess we'll just change the subject again. Unless I end up coincidentally landing on the same subject, which it would be funny and probably happens a lot. That also means I have to make this part. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, that makes sense. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense to me. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure, I'll take that. Why is this yellow more on the greener side? I wonder why. I tend to use a more reddish yellow when it comes to like gold. I just really like warmer yellows rather than... How many minutes has it been since the last ad? How long has it even been? How long has it even been? It's been like what? Like what? I don't even know. Why? Why? It's been what? It's been 10 minutes since the last ad. It's barely even been like... Yeah, it's not even been 10 minutes. It's been 9 minutes, but... Ah! Shit! Shoot. Shoot. Noodles. Noodles, chat. Noodles once again. Yes. Are we gonna have to do another noodles in another 10 minutes? Perhaps. We'll find out in 10 minutes. Tune in 10 minutes to find out if there's another noodles-worthy moment. Either way, this is a jam. Huh. I like that. Oh, this is that song. This is that song, but I have the trap remix. I don't usually really like trap, like in general, but I can tolerate it. I mean, it's better than reggaeton, so. But this is, I really like this. I really like this track. It's quite nice, right? Just in general, it's kind of a bop. You know what I mean? I hope I don't get sniped, you know? I hope I don't get sniped by the freaking, by one of those, like, the copyright thing. I don't want to get murdered, you know, on the spot. That's a joke, but you get it. It's a figure of speech. I don't want to get sniped. that'd be something. That'd be quite silly. I don't even know. I'm just talking over the music and bopping. Oh, that was shorter than I thought it'd be. I don't want to hear this. And I think it's gonna get like copyrighted. I'm pretty sure. And it looks like my tablet's gonna die. Huh. So I guess that means I'll have to end the stream soon. Man, I could go for the whole other hour though if you guys want. I don't know. I could get my charger and go for longer. I mean, I should start with like the shading and stuff, right? I was gonna try to do all this flat color stuff like before starting the stream so that we wouldn't have to like, you wouldn't have to see me just going like, whoa, right next to the line. Wow, it's so close to the edge of the line and stuff, and then you do the little fill button. It is kind of satisfying to do that, but like I didn't want you guys to like see this as much, but it's fine. I think I have to color these lines too, definitely. Wow, he's looking so cool though. Wow. I think I've done quite well so far. Man, that is one stuffy nose I have. Yes, I am very bad. I am very bad, as the song states. Oh, I like this track a lot. It's a good vibe. Alright, this is that song that reminds me of Wilbur's I'm in love with an e-girl. I'm in love with an e-girl. I do wonder if they actually have the same tempo. I'm not actually sure. It might be. I think if anything, this one's a little faster. I think that might be it. Let's take a look. What was I talking about? Give me a second, I need to write something. I have to write something. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I think I should end the stream soon. I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see, like, any of that fancy shading stuff. At least not yet. I mean, I could start, right? I'm taking a look at this. Alright? Just taking this in. Maybe I'll color in the lines. You know, just coloring in the lines makes such a huge difference on a piece. But wow, getting this pose right took me quite a while. It took me less time than it usually would, though. I'll tell you that much. It took me like 5 awkward reference pictures of myself, a couple of reference photos that I got off the internet, And a lot of tweaking in the angles of like the arms and the head and the neck, particularly. Like the neck is an odd spot, you know? You just don't think about that a lot when you're not making art, you know? So, right? What's interesting about art is that it's gotten me to think about all of these weird things that I just never took note of. Like the fact that the way that suits look from the side angle, you know, have you ever thought about this? How this tie is supposed to look from a side angle? It just pops out a tiny bit and it goes right back in, like right before when it closes, right? Like here. Like that's the reason the tie doesn't like appear all the way, because it kind of just closes up over there, right? All those smaller things that you just never took note of. I need to draw the gems on this thing too. I'm actually not sure what gems Ranboo has on his crown, come to think about it. He's got the green and red ones. I'm not sure what other color he has on them though. And these are just swatches that I got from an Enderman. Right? So, yeah. I guess I'll have to... Wait, I just really want to do something real quick. I want to make some Enderman particles. Now that I've got, let me get another brush for this. Let me get a nice brush for this. Let me get a good brush for this. Would this work? Wait, where is it? The dry brush. Would this work out for this? It could. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, that was my stuffy nose that we're gonna ignore, right? This could work out, perhaps. But let me see what other brushes I've got that might fit the bill a little better. Just make this bigger. Doesn't quite look like what I'm going for. Like the reason that I use a lot of layers. In case you didn't notice, I tend to use quite a lot of layers, right? And the reason for that is I tend to experiment like a lot with, I'm sorry, wow. Why am I always stuffy? The reason for that is like, I don't know. I just tend to like play with concepts a lot, right? So I don't know. The thing is that I usually tend to like alter things a lot, right? And that's a small part of why I usually take so long when I'm making a piece. Oh, this is a weird brush. Actually, I want to use this over here. You know what I mean? Wait, let me change the layer. Let's go to this layer, and let's use this over here. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Let me grab that dark purple again. Let's just fill that in. And let's grab this light color, and just... There we go. A little less. That kind of works out. Alright, let's make a white bit just because to get to that lightest point. Let's use the Derwent as well. Just to... No, that's too much. That's too light. Let's grab this again. Let's grab this color again. And just make it lighter instead of making it fully white. You guys chillin', chat? You guys chillin'? It's almost been 2 hours. I don't want to give them like a fully defined people just yet. I'm glad you guys are chilling, enjoying the stream. Is the stream going well? I think it's been like decent, at least. This has been like a better stream. Like all of the other streams have just felt a little weird. Like at least like within the last week or two. Except for the ads. The ads are just obnoxious. They are constantly tormenting my existence. The ads are just no. But I gotta try. I'll make the Spotify playlist on YouTube. The one drawback to using YouTube for the Spotify playlist. Yes, noodles, chat. You get it. Noodles. Exactly. I didn't even have to tell you to write noodles in the chat before you wrote noodles in the chat. Okay, that's, yeah. But yeah, I'm just using this pencil again. I don't know why I keep... Oh no, that's an ad. We're gonna ignore the ad and we're gonna say noodles. We're gonna say noodles. Because we don't like ads. Just no. Spotify wants me to get Spotify Premium. Okay, so as I was saying, the one drawback to getting YouTube, to using the YouTube to play my the music that I play on the stream, is that I'd always have to have it open, right? Like, it's not like I can't, like, I can just have it, like, from here. I can just pull it out from there, right? But it's not ideal, you know? I think I might need to make this a little purple. I think I need to make the inside of his mouth purple, perhaps. And then just, I don't know. I have to keep working at this concept a bit. I didn't really think about the colors that much. Maybe a dark purple. Maybe a dark purple. Maybe I should make his skin a dark purple instead of a dark blue. You know what I mean? Just so that it can blend better. You can't really see that, can you? Because I'm not on the right layer. Like, see? Or can you? Can you just not see that at all? Does it make no difference? Is it too dark? It is very dark indeed. Let's take a look, right? Yeah, the difference is, like, basically unnoticeable, I think. What if I use red? Yeah, that's pretty much unnoticeable. Is there just no... Let me take a look. It's very low. It's not at full black. Like, the difference would be noticeable, I guess, from, like... I don't know. It is, like, barely a difference. You can't see that at all. I can't see that at all. But, no. Okay, we're just gonna get back to whatever it is we were doing. The eye. That's what I was working on just now. And the last thing I was using was... Not that, but this. It makes his eyes just look a little more, you know, torn up, you know what I mean? I don't know what I mean by that, but, like, when people, like, animate or something, they make the eyes either really beady or just... You know, like that. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's just a thing that's used to express, like, emotion or something, right? But before that, I was trying to make ender particles. That was not pleasant. I could just use flakes, right? Ranboo has said that he kind of imagines these like little soot sprites. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Spirited Away. Perhaps. But if you have seen Spirited Away, you know, like the little soot sprites, right? Like the ones that are like really cute and small. Oh, wait, let me take a look at the splatter. Ah, that does the little color variation thing, and I don't really want that, but it's kind of cool. Redo select layer, please. Maybe if I use burst, let's take a look at that. Ah, that is not... If you've seen Spirited Away, you know the little soot sprites? Ranboo has said, like, before that he thinks, like, the ender particles are like the little soot sprites, because that's how he envisions, like, his chat, you know? Like, in the canon, when... Oh, God, my tablet is gonna die. In the canon, right? Say, like, if chat is being canon in the server and whatever, then he just, like... He talks to his little ender particles, which he says look like the little soot sprites, right? The really cute ones. Let's take a look at the ultrafine nozzle. Ooh. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of like that. The way that that works, like the brush dynamic, I mean. Like it... Oh, that's nice. I should probably play with that and like shading or something. I don't know. Alright, anyway, keep looking for... I'm still looking for brushes to use to make those ender particles. Wow, this music is like really intense right now. Wait. I got something. Spikule. Maybe like that, you know? Since he said it looks like the little soot particle, like the little sooties, like the little sooties. I call them sooties, right? Like that, perhaps? I think I'm gonna end the streams, like now, I guess. Right? I think I might. We're just gonna take a quick look back. Man, I wish I'd have gotten those flat colors done before I started the stream, because it would have been good to just, you know, start getting into, like, the shading and stuff. Because now y'all have seen this cool thing, and I'm not gonna post it yet. Right? And that means I'm gonna have to finish it off stream. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, I don't know, I guess, yeah, I'll end the stream, alright. So yeah. I guess that'll be the stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a really chill stream, really cool stream. Let me just take a screenshot. Yeah, there we go. Save that for later. And I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream for today. And I don't know. It was fun. It was nice. It was chill. I hope y'all have a good day. You know, just yeah. And that's all for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. But I gotta go eat. So, yeah. Bye-bye!